Select.
Hello, Lucas Nature fans. Welcome back to another exciting Lucas Chat podcast with your host, Kennedy Lucas. Now, I hope you guys are enjoying you guys' great week. I hope everyone is going through a good week this week. There's a lot of things that happened this week that's entitled to be in good things and good hands, such as the weekend vlog, episode 66, that was released out. It was released out later this past weekend. Of course, we had so much to talk about, such as the Uncharted video game delay, Sony changing their name, the new season of Empire, and so much more stuff that we talked about on the show. So after today's podcast, please be sure to click the link below. Till the link goes to the episode, the weekend vlog, episode 66. Now, I hope you guys are enjoying. Of course, the animes that's still in the running, like Riddle Story of Devil. We're ending their episode this weekend alongside with K.L.P season 2. We're ending that show as well. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it. And we're also over the weekend we're ending Love Live School Idol Project. We're ending that show as well. So again, today we're here to talk about a special game. But today I also have a guest here. Tairus, what's going on?
Nothing much. Just ready to get started with this podcast. We're going to talk about Quantum Break, Phantom Pain. We're very excited to be talking about that game as well. But, Kennedy, you have released something truly exclusive for all the K.L.P fans and all the Lucas Nation fans out there. And of course, we're talking about the new K.L.P On Demand tab for the web on the K.L.P network. Again, Lucas Nation fans, you guys can check out the K.L.P video on demand on the website. Just go to the website www.lucas94.com/KLPE. Click on the K.L.P network, log you into the K.L.P network, and you click on the video on demand tab. It takes you all to all the videos on demand. Very excited for all of our fans to see the on-demand tab, because we're very excited to be launching that as the K.L.P network grows.
Oh, thank you, Tairus. Once again, guys, you guys can check out the K.L.P on-demand tab on the K.L.P network. Very excited to be launching that out. We recently just launched that out, so you guys can go check it out right after this podcast. But today, we're here to talk about something, kind of revolutionary. Again, Quantum Break, The Phantom Pain is a game, of course, I think it's only exclusively for Xbox, but it recently came out. We're very excited to be talking about it because everyone around the world is talking about this game, and everyone's just talking about it, and everybody's talking about the style of it and the story mode. So I'm very excited to be talking about this game as well. Now, of course, Quantum Break, of course, here for Xbox. We're trying to get the video loaded up here, but while we're getting the video loaded up here, oh, there it is. We're actually been started. By the time you're seeing it, you're already seeing kind of a gameplay of it. Now, again, this game has been talked about around the world. Once more, it's a very interesting game to play. Now, Tairus, you wrote down the little description here. Why don't you?
Okay, Quantum Break blurs the lines between television and gameplay, integrating the two into one seamless immersive sci-fi drama experience. This high-packed, this action-packed, fast-paced game lets you bind and shape time in order to survive. You also master unique powers, binding and warping time to outmaneuver and outwit the enemy. Epic moments of destruction captured in time become your playground. How you play the game shapes personalized version of the television show. Watching the show gives you strategies and insight that will impact the way you play the game. The game also helps you discover unique content within the game. So that's pretty much the description, Kennedy, on the game. Seems pretty cool. It might take, after just reading that, it makes me want to just go out and to GameStop and go buy a copy right now because it's available at GameStop as we speak. The game, it's not so bad. I actually saw the gameplay of it, and I did a little bit of gameplay of it. It's not bad. It's not gimmicky. It's very controls are very simple. The controls weren't too hard to kind of comprehend. It was just straightforward, and it was just it was just straightforward. And I played the gameplay; it was very interesting. Uh, as we're showing you guys a little bit of gameplay, the scenes are very immersive. They really thought off with this kind of gameplay and this kind of cutscene. So, I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, so after I agree with you, Tyrus. The gameplay is just very immersive, and the cutscenes are very cool. Of course, guys, while we're on the topic of K.L.P. on video on demand, you guys can check out the video game kind of movie and that's kind of the point of the K.L.P. network. You can see the full-fledged gameplay movie on the K.L.P. on demand tab. You just go click on that and you'll see it. Now, again, this game was released out April 5th, 2016, so about I want to say maybe like last week, maybe last Tuesday. Yeah, last Tuesday. Yeah, last Tuesday the game was released. Of course, this game is rated M for mature, so for all my mature audience out there, the developer is from Remedy. Remedy is a good video game developer company that produces a lot of games. Let's see if we can get kind of a comparison. Uh, let's see. Let's see what kind of games comparison. Okay, Alan Wake. Alan Wake did some of the games there, and of course, Max Payne 2 Remedy has also helped out with that game as well. So Max Payne 1 and 2 and Alan Wake. Alan Wake is a good video game to play. Of course, the publishers was from Microsoft. So to answer my own question earlier, that this game is only exclusively for Microsoft for Xbox One because Microsoft was their publisher for the video game. Of course, the genre is action. Of course, the IGN ratings, they're rating this game at 8.0, meaning great. That's very good, Tyrus, to have a game. It's very good to have a kind of a game that's up to 8.0. It's rare that you get video games that have that high rating, but Quantum Break really deserves that 8.1. So, very exciting on this. Of course, the main characters of Quantum Break may frequently find themselves stuck in time. Yet developer Remedy Entertainment appears to have no such problem. Of course, the main character is Jack Joyce, I want to say, and Jack Joyce was played by, I can't remember this guy's name, but he also played Bobby in the X-Men series. So
Yeah, like Kennedy, like you mentioned, that Remedy was the team behind Max Payne and Alan Wake. They successfully managed to involve a signature style of cinematic shoot. Um, as the cinematics go on into the game, they really develop. I think their developing styles are really good. Uh, Even the script is mind blowing. It's like an actual movie. So if they were to ever make a movie like this, then I would go out and buy a ticket because they really combine the digital gunplay and TV inspired storytelling without compromising the quality of each style of the experiences. While some people actually wish for combat states to have risen a little bit higher in its second half of this game, but Quantum Break remains a stylish and often exhilarating third-person shooter wrapped up in a tautly paced a tale of time travel. So, once more, I don't think this game is very, I don't think this game is very gimmicky. I just think it really makes sense. They're just Microsoft was trying to develop and trying to get up kind of to the level where PlayStation and Microsoft are kind of equal. They're trying to make sure that they're kind of equal in both their game departments. It's kind of tough to say right now which console has the best storytelling video game, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to find ways to kind of outbeat each other. But once they keep poking out these games left and right, there is not gonna be much of a competition. It's just each game is gonna have their their niche. Now, I did hear, of course, online and of course from your weekend vlog show, that I did hear that Microsoft might be shutting down production for Xbox One. Again, I truly think that might be a rumor. I don't think that's actually accurate to most people, but a lot of Microsoft fans would kind of fall up on the deep end. So, Microsoft, I think, is here to stay, and with Quantum Break, they're really pushing their sales up because everybody's going out and getting this game right now.
Yeah, that's true. Now, of course, I want to read a little description here from our descriptor writers. From IGN, they say, in the hands of the hero Jack Joyce, this satisfying suit of superpowers work in tandem with more traditional cover-based shooter mechanics to take the bullet time of Remedy's original Max Payne games, which is kind of true because when you look at Max Payne and Max Payne 3, when you're going trigger happy and you kind of slow up in time, and he falls to the ground while shooting enemies, all slow motion like. So I think that was a great niche they did to Quantum Break. Jack Joyce can blink, teleport from one side of the room to the other, slowing down time enough to blindside an enemy with a shotgun blast. And I don't want to read too much of their description because, it's their description. But, again, this is a game where you're not going to be disappointed. Of course, as we're showing you guys gameplay of it, very, very exciting. And I think the camera style is very good, too. They really wrapped up good in their camera qualities within video games and period, because you look at all these games, they're bumping up to 1080p and just high quality cameras to make sure they sell a great game. And I really do think Quantum Break is a good game to play as well, because a lot of fans are not disappointed with Quantum Break.
Now, we want to direct our audience attentions from Metacritics.com. Of course, this is where we read on video game reviewers all around the world. They post their own kind of feedback within this within each game that we podcast over. Of course, there's a lot of good reviews for Metacritics.com, but of course we're going to have some very, very negative comments. So Kennedy, if you would like to read the first one,
Okay, I'm really feeling this podcast. Okay, so of course, as Tairus said, we do have a couple of good reviews. Now, we're not going to read the full review because people write articles. We're just going to say what people think around the world about the game. Of course, this first review comes from Digital Spy. They posted this April Fool's Day on April 1st, 2016. They gave this 100%, and it reads, if they dial back, hold on, let me zoom in on this. Okay, if they dial back the Gorgonzola if I pronounce that right. I don't even know what that is. The product placement and adjustments that cover mechanics. This could have been a perfect game. But for now, you got the best looking game on Xbox One. Jam-packed with full of familiar faces and top-notch acting. Which I do agree with because, each acting is very good. Each character played a good, significant role into this video game. Uh, complied by strong gameplay mechanics and a popcorn crunching TV series. I like that. I like that ending. The popcorn crunching TV series. So I do agree with Digital Spy. It's very good. I'm not disappointed. I guess we'll read 3 at a time. We're not gonna go through all these reviews, Tairus, but the second reviewer comes from Afro Gamer. He published it the day the game came out, April 5th, 2016. I was a little skeptical due to the nature of reviews for this game, but so far it has turned out much better than I expected. Now let's see, he wrote a little bit more. I've completed the first 3 acts and I'm having a blast. I definitely recommend it for any Xbox/PC gamer out there. And this next reviewer comes from gamer.no or gamer.no. He posted this on April Fool's Day. Quantum Break is a bold and brave game that dares to be different. With the fascinating story and exhilarating gameplay, Remedy has created another fantastic game. That's all. That's enough said from Remedy. So Tairus, if you want to read the next 3.
Okay, so the next one comes from Ramses 114. We're gonna have to skip that one because he wrote it in Spanish, and I don't understand Spanish, Kennedy. So on to the next one. So the next reviewer comes from Arcade Sushi. He posted this on April Fool's Day, April 1st, 2016. I don't know why we like saying April Fool's Day. Quantum Break doesn't always meet its own expectations, the results are spectacular when it is due. Enough said from that reviewer. The game is spectacular, and we're not just saying that. We actually played it, and we actually enjoyed it, and we were not disappointed. The next reviewer comes from M3. He posted this April 1st, 2016. He says, great narrative and phenomenal action aside, Quantum Break truly brings the cinematic experience into video games. The many junctions chooses will make you come back for more, even after completing the game. That's actually a good observation. That you want to play it once more, every story mode. So when I was in my office today, I actually was reading this. This is a female gamer. I read her review, her full article she posted. But Zay Hangley posted this April 8, 2016. She says, for a female gamer, Quantum Break still attracted me. My husband loved it too. He said the game has the style of quantum physics. LOL, I think. To me, nothing means more for a girl to play video games. I think that's very attractive. So, that's just one thing I like, Kennedy.
I've just, I actually like female gamers too. So, on to the bad reviews, of course. We're gonna get some bad reviews because people are gonna hate. That's just every gamer. Everybody's not gonna love the same game. So, of course, I also read this review in my office today. Giant Bomb, and the reason I was in my office today, I was laughing about the username because Giant Bomb is just. He's gonna bomb this review. Of course, he posted this April Fool's Day, 2016. Okay, let's read what he says. He says, there are a lot of sound ideas in the middle of Quantum Break, and hey, if you're a sucker for goofy time travel hijinks, this game has that going for it too. But those ideas are only things holding the project together. The moment you look past that heady connective tissue every single one of Quantum Break individual elements fall flat. I guess Lucas Nation fans, we are gonna have some haters out there. Um, I didn't think the game was that bad, honestly. I think Remedy and Microsoft did a very good job on the game. I think they really progressed. Microsoft did publish some shitty games out there in the day, but now that they're stepping back. They're trying to pull out some more games out there for the console. So I don't know. I guess he just didn't really like it. The next bad review comes from Kami Jitsu, if I said that right. He posted this April 11th. So what is that today? Yeah, he posted this today. 2016, he posted this review today. He says, couldn't they just focus the game instead of the TV show? Every time they give you a new power, they make you to use it. They make you to use it like every 5 seconds, and it gets repetitive so quickly. I don't think so. I think within different powers, they kind of, they progress different. I don't think it's very repetitive. I just think it's more interesting. They're trying to bring out more stuff out there in the actual gaming community. So those are our bad reviews again. Tairus, what's your final thoughts? What do you think?
I think, go to GameStop and pick you up a copy. You would not be disappointed. And we're not just saying, oh, go get it. We're not advertising the game. I truly believe this game is worth looking at. And, I would pick up a copy if I were you guys. It's, the story mode makes sense. The gameplay is awesome. I don't think it's all that well. Hopefully, I don't think they develop a multiplayer. I don't think multiplayer is their niche for this kind of game. But for the story mode, this game is really, really worth looking at. So you would not be disappointed to this gameplay. Of course, from Microsoft and Remedy Entertainment, they produced this game released April 5th. So pick you up a copy. That's all I gotta say.
Alright, Lucas Nation fans, you would not be disappointed. So this pretty much wraps up the Lucas Chat podcast over Quantum Break. I really do recommend this game for all my Xbox players out there. Please be sure to check out the Weekend Vlog episode 66. It was released out last weekend. So we're very, very excited to have this podcast out, and we're very, very excited to have you guys look at the past shows that we do. We are who we are. We always like to progress and stuff like that. Please be sure to check out Facebook Live with me, Kennedy Lucas, every Friday evening around 7 o'clock. I say around because, I don't really have a definite time on that. But around 7 o'clock every Friday nights, I'm talking about some stuff with just a chillax video. We're just being real chillax. We're not trying to advertise. It's not a show. I'm chillax. We're just talking about stuff over on Friday nights for Facebook Live. I love doing Facebook Live, Tairus. It's so much fun. I think you should get on that too. So please be sure to check out the Facebook Live with your host, Kennedy Lucas, with just chillax and everything that goes on. Please be sure to check out and stay tuned for the website's updates. They will be updated super soon because we have the Anime Super Show this weekend. Of course, what that is I like to when I watch anime and I tweet about anime on Saturdays, we're going to be tweeting more about anime and the shows that we're ending this weekend and starting new shows this weekend as well. So K.L.P Studios and K.L.P Entertainment can start looking at it for our next top 3. So much stuff coming out this week. We're going to be so busy alongside with a special video from GDN with your host Kennedy Lucas. I'll be doing the behind the scenes video with GDN, so very excited for that video. We're actually tired, so we're going in tomorrow and we're actually filming that tomorrow, so I'm very excited to have that filmed and edit here at K.L.P Studios. So of course GDN Productions, they can get a copy of it, and then K.L.P Entertainment gets their own copy for their YouTube channel. So we're busy all around. Of course, with college, we have to maintained with our school, so we're very, very busy. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the Lucas Chat podcast for today over Quantum Break. Please go pick you out a copy. You will not be disappointed into the game. As of right now, Tairus Lester is over there. I'm Kennedy Lucas. We're all logging out.